Good morning, my suckers. Look at the surrounding environment. Finally cleaning my windshield and mirrors and stuff. If only you had seen, man, you can kind of see. Look on the side of the bike here. See, oh, I can't put my freaking arm in the way. Well, the bike is really dirty. I don't know if you can see, but on the way here to South Dakota yesterday, as I was trailering this motorcycle, I got stuck in rain and stuff, and my bike got dirty, which is only ironic because I had cleaned it for the trip, and ironically, it was made dirty again. But I am basically kind of just now starting my ride home. It's 8 in the morning. I wanted to start my riding at 7, but there was an issue with the fact that my phone was failing to use cell signal or the internet, and I couldn't call an Uber, and I couldn't call anybody to give me a ride. But anyway, I got to my bike eventually, and that's a different story that may not be important. But look at the freaking mountains, dude. When I saw those mountains when I got here yesterday, I suddenly just, from inside, I welled up and lighted up. I was like, oh, this is great. I love South Dakota. I don't know what it is. Of course, now I know it's the freaking mountains. That's why I love Colorado so much. Just seeing the mountains does it for me. Anyway, I had a pretty good drive here, and now I'm ready to drive back. The weather was 40. It's 47. It's heating up fast, but I'm bundled up for the cold, and I bet here in 2 to 3 hours it'll be nice out. I'll take these layers off and have a good ride. Anyway, I wiped on my windshields and my mirrors, and I am freaking ready to go. I'm so excited. Okay, well, the reason I'm excited isn't necessarily for the ride home, which I think is going to be legit. What I'm excited about is what I'm doing in South Dakota. For some reason you don't know, I sold my R8 and I used those funds. Look at this, by the way, for the interruption. See how it's it says 80? When I saw that in Iowa, I was like, what? 80? That just made me so freaking happy. Anyway, 80. That's legal now. That's crazy. Anyways, I sold the R8 and I'm using the funds to do an engine swap on the Jeep. I'm really excited about it. And there's a secret. That's all I was gonna... well, I'll tell you that I'm planning to do a supercharged 6.4 liter Hemi, which is really nice, but there is a secret, and that secret I won't be able to tell you until I get the Jeep back, which I'm hoping for 3 weeks. That being said, I'm already really excited to come back. Now when I come back, I'll have the option to ride this bike back from Kansas to South Dakota, and then I can load up this bike on the trailer, but I don't think I will, because I want to go on other trips and I don't want to drive more than necessary, because then I'll resent going on trips. Also, I'm wanting to save up as much space on that motorcycle trailer as possible, because I'm gonna put my original engine and supercharger and all the parts that get taken out. If they don't fit in the Jeep, I'll put them on the trailer, because I'm taking all that stuff back with me. The ride basically is like this. This in South Dakota. It's just grassy hills, which is very similar to when you drive across Kansas east to west. When you get out of South Dakota, it's kind of like this. It gets a little more flat, and then every once in a while you'll see little towns. I just left a town. I'm probably half an hour, maybe not even that far, half an hour east of Rapid City. So that's where I am right now. I'm way out west in South Dakota. I'm driving down east across South Dakota, head toward, Sioux Falls, and then go straight down. And this trip, I thought it was 11 hours. It's actually just 10. I don't know how I did that. I tend to estimate high when I figure for my trips, but 10 hours, that's not bad. Not bad. I've done worse on a motorcycle. I've done worse. I've done longer on a less capable motorcycle. So that, coupled with the fact that the weather is freaking great, at least it's gonna be great, makes it awesome. And what else? The fact that I have never done this bike on a trip alone. I've done a short trip on this bike, but I'm so looking forward to this. I had like a folding chair in my garage. I almost folded it up and put it on the back of my bike, so that when I get to a gas station, I can just unfold it and go, ah. And I was like, that's a bit much. Maybe if I had a longer trip with somebody else, maybe I'd take a chair, like whatever. All I have is those saddlebags, which basically are just holding clothes and gear. Like it was holding all this gear, which took up all of the bag. Surprisingly, it's a lot of stuff. And then just this bag, just a tank bag. I normally have a tail bag, but Dad would put on this tank bag and I wanted to use it. So anyway, I have all my supplies in here, and I'm ready to freaking go home. I'm gonna ride for maybe half an hour, I don't know, because between here and Sioux City or Sioux Falls, I get them confused. There's not much, but I'm gonna at some point find a breakfast and find a drink, which I can't freaking wait for. And then I'm just gonna cruise and listen to music, listen to movies. I love listening to movies. Short of having a backrest, I guess short of a backrest, which is one reason why I like the tailbag, because you kind of can use it as a backrest. So short of that, I'm set out to have a freaking great road trip today. I think states are starting to reopen, which is neato. And the reason that's, well, relevant to anything is because I was going to say, seeing those mountains made me think about Colorado and how much I miss it. Like, oh, I'm going to go back as soon as I can. So shortly after I get the Jeep back, I'm going to do some more work on it. But after it's done being worked on, then I'll go to Colorado. All that is leading up to the fact that when I go to states and stuff, I usually have meetups or mini meets. I invite people out to come see me when I'm out in public like this, but we're not supposed to be in large groups right now. So maybe by the time I go to Colorado in a month or so, it would be okay for people to meet up. I don't know. I don't know how that's going to work. Everything's kind of been on hold, but that whole story is I can't wait to go to Colorado, dude, and hopefully see some of you guys out there. This will be interesting. I'm going to be without my Jeep for 3 weeks or so. Who knows how long exactly. And I don't have an R8. I don't have a car now. All I have are motorcycles. Not a bad problem to have, but if it rains or if it's really cold and I need to go somewhere, I'm kind of just suck it up and take the bike. Because, you know, why not? I mean, there was a time when that was all I had. There was a time, man, back when I had my first Sixer, so 5-6 years ago. I would freaking, dude, I'm still proud of it. I don't want to brag about it, but I used to ride to Starbucks at 5 a.m. in the morning in the winter on my Sixer. I'd wear whatever I had, I'd bundle up, go, it was stupid far. It was like 20 minutes to get there. But I'd go on the highway and I'd be bundled up, and it is possible, and a lot of you guys still tough it out. You're freaking monsters. I don't have to be anymore. I'm in a position where I can afford to have, well, gear for one, nice gear, and then I have bikes that are specific for things, and of course I have a car now with windows and doors and a top and air conditioning. It's great. I didn't notice that was a car pulled over. Let's see what's going on, you know. Oh, that's an object on the road. Oh, that's nice. That's nice. Police is helping us in South Dakota. It's so nice out here. This really would be a great pouch for snacks, or that one or this one or whatever. Putting snacks in here would be great, but that's not really going to be useful for me because I have a full face helmet. If I had an open face or a modular helmet, I could flip it up and eat a snack. That'd be great, but with this helmet, I don't think that's possible. Man, I really wish, this is stupid, but it's absolutely true. I really wish there was a cup holder, or at the very least, I wish there was some way I could go chink, stick my NOS can somewhere and run a straw. I just drink NOS while I ride. I've never done that. I've always, like, I've had the hydration packs. They're meant for, you know, drinking water when you ride your bike, and those are great, and I kind of wish I had one right now. But I never put NOS in that because you don't want to, like, sugary liquid going in a tube, because over time it'll get a little gross. Not that water doesn't get gross, but you would want to do that with a sugary drink. So, but that'd be fun, wouldn't it? If you had some, just like a bunch of disposable straws, like, I don't know, and then you could just, like, I don't know, that'd be really fun. Just once I want to do it. I want to do it just to say I did it. One of those things. Have a NOS while I'm riding, like literally just sit here. Whoa, that wind's pushing me. Just sit here and just enjoy a drink while you're riding and looking off. Wow, that'd be amazing. Speaking of which, okay, just a quick diversion. So I'm really excited about this engine swap, particularly the secret. And as I was given details of this secret, I had to explain that I'm restraining myself for some reason from involuntarily balling my fists and banging on my knees because I'm so excited. But I literally just reflexively, it's good news. I can't wait until you find out. Oh, there's some bad news. It's a small thing, but man, it really, really bugged me. So I was sitting on the floor waiting for my ride, and I was wearing this gear, and there's a half zip that on my back that connects my jacket to my pants. And when you sit down, there's a lot of tension on your zipper because you're kind of sitting on the weight. Now I'm gonna have to wait behind for this guy. And when I sat up, it just ripped my zipper, and I was like, ah! So, I mean, right now, it's not a big deal. It's more comfortable to not have the zipper up, but now my zipper's broken. It ripped it off my jacket, and that's gonna suck when it's cold out. When it's cold out, man, you want that zip down because cold air will just whoop, shoot up your back, and it sucks. So, whatever, it's a small problem. I just wanted to complain about it so I feel better. I feel better. You you feel better that I feel better? Because I feel better. Thanks for listening. Well, regrettably, I've been sitting here spacing out for several minutes. I don't have anything to say. I'm just thinking about random stupid crap as guys do. Well, I can't wait to share the good news with you guys, and I'm prepared to have a good day. I hope you have a good day, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.